get. Oh, good. I think this is the third. Is this third? This might be third on the list. In terms of, we did, what? Rock B and, NGA. Let's go ahead and get started. Typical setup. Gonna want the NG to do our repairs for us, board with them, small bomb to take care of any actual problems. I don't like this as a nebula. We lose out on something there. Ew. It's pretty gross. I mean, I'm a pretty big fan of the Mantis A, just because I mean, small bomb, two boarding, Mantis get the job done a lot of the time. Chance that we get better than normal rewards from here, but this fight is pretty scary as well. Starting engines. And then we move to shields. The idea here is every time we change a room, their crew shifts, and we're pulling the pilot, which stops them from charging. The other nice thing about doing this is there's nobody in weapons, so it does slow it down a little bit. I don't know, maybe it was an interesting idea that we actually put crew here to speed up the charge time at 13 seconds, I think what it is. We might have been able to fire it before the, this goes off. Kind of too late now. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. Okay, FTL's charging. We still have only one crew left. So I have a choice. We could risk taking 2 more points of damage and board again, or we could try repair and shooting. This is probably actually faster. I mean, they'll fire again. Firing the shields is pretty unfortunate. That's going to burn down before I can do anything, so I actually take another point of damage from that. So let's grab an anti-combat drone, though. 17. 29 scrap that jump. Like I said, it's just going to burn down. Let's do repairs. So I took 4 damage that fight. I really should consider that a small bomb thing. See, like with Mike and they just took some unnecessary damage. And like Burrito, watching them play and all the little details that could be improved upon in my own gameplay. Did I actually save positions? No. Of course not. Let's go. Not particularly keen on looking for a store with this ship early, because it has like the weird weapon transition. I just kind of want fights. Make money, get my second shield up. Defend the outpost, guaranteed double rewards. Oh wow, we're safe. I mean, I guess we could just speed hack this to get training. The only problem I don't like training with them is, like, these aren't inherently the crew I want in those positions. Like, that's the big thing we don't like. But, on the other hand, you know, it's something that potentially provides a benefit later on in the run. Or, like, it's all about mitigating the worst case scenarios. So, like, remember where I put this on my desktop. So yeah, let's just speed that up. Yeah, so I guess I'll talk this ship while this is kind of going on. So the real problem with this ship is not the start. Actually, as like I said, it's a really strong start. Small bomb being able to do 2 damage to weapon systems, it's fantastic. Mantis are going to win most of the fights. It's not like we're going to run into a bunch of crystals. Probably not abandoned sector, hopefully not. And we actually do have solutions to things like Zoltan shields and auto ships, so that's nice. The two things that probably hurt the ship are, well, one is its layout. It's actually really terrible trying to get from here to here. It's pretty much just a single corridor. So, A, it can take a long time to get anywhere, and B, like, hacks to systems just cut the ship in half. I mean, if somebody hacks engines, like, you trying to get through shields, and you're just busting double doors, trying to get anywhere on the rest of the ship. Oh yeah, I was supposed to like auto-fire this. And then the other thing though is like trying to transition this ship late game. Because we have one of our 3 weapon slots dedicated to small bomb, so with only 2 spots left, you know, it's really tough to have like a really strong weapon setup. Ideally, we find like, you know, 2 burst 2s, burst 1s, flak 1s, and get like a halberd beam. That's like a really strong 3 weapon setup. Train shields. I care about the shields more than potentially the weapons. Get some drones that might be beneficial, like auto ships that are still potentially really nasty. Less concerned about weapon speed. Again, these are the 2 crew we're going to be boarding with most of the time. Also, we can turn off engine so all the shots hit. Speed up the speeding up. Okay. Now, drone control in Sector 1 maxes out at 3. And that's a 3-power drone, so we don't have to worry about anything like, we don't have to worry about a repair bot or an anti-boarding AI, anti-personnel. We could do additional training in this fight. We actually could just, like, systemically punch down all their systems. Like, we'll kill 2 of them, board back, kite 1 of our crew through shields, punch down the systems, let them repair, and do like that. That's really, really min-maxing, which doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It's just, that's really min-maxing. My crew already win most of the fights anyways. $22 and 18. Wow. All right. Yeah, just casually 40 scrap. Maybe FTL's like deciding to like me. So my like last 3 runs of FTL have just all been kind of brutal. The NGA, we had to use a oh please. I went with a Vulcan build. Oh, the store. Yeah, I still think I'd rather just have shields. Killing enemy crew tends to take a while, like tends to take a real long while. So just being safe. Again, there's also a couple fights that aren't great for us in terms of like what we're gonna have to deal with. And as I said, I really just want to keep making money. So we're actually gonna loop back it around. Prepare to die. Oh, you're running. Well, so this is a fight we actually can't be hurt. So that's great. We'll just be able to target this. Who is my weapons trained crew? At least they're partially trained. I'm not a very big proponent about, like, upgrading the teleporter on the boarding ships. Yes, it does allow for blue options, and sometimes it allows for like quicker double boarding. I think the small bomb is like more than enough support, and that's like a lot of money. And one really has to be stingy with how they use their money. So we take away their evasion. I think they can have level 3 engines. I might be wrong. So we take down the piloting first. At least amount of shots that have to land. Then we go engines, alternating between them. Let's fight as fast as we can. Make sure they don't jump away. These fights always tend to be like pretty low scrap. It's fine. I think I want to kind of actually jump off from like that beacon. So again, I'm not Mantis War Camp. Sure, we're pledged to do what we can. Maybe. If we had a firebomb, we essentially get like a free Engie from that event, I think. Dock with it, ignore it. I was hoping for a fight. I'm at 19 fuel. I think that's relatively safe. Distress. All right, let's figure out how we're doing the rest of the sector. So we want to go at 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, we might be able to go 6, 7. I don't think so. But picking up the 2 nebulas, possibly a third one. Actually, that nebula, the third nebula doesn't probably mean as much in terms of like getting an extra jump out of the sector. Well, yeah, okay, here's 4 fuel. Nice, reactor upgrade. All right, that was 20 bucks. Tons of value early. Okay. It's a potentially dangerous fight. Okay, here are our weapons, here are our shields. So we gotta start with a small bomb here. Okay, we'll actually go for their shields to try and set up our basic laser to try and conserve resources. And we're going to target the weapon. The AI can have level 3 drone control, and this is a 2 power, so it might have a buffer point. Yeah, that's just going to keep us safe. This is already offline, so we'll know when it starts getting repaired. We have to like switch off to keep the shield suppressed. Like I said, this is why the Mantis A is so strong. Is you got crew kills, and that gives you a bunch of money. You have really strong boarding. There's not like fights you can't take. Like you pretty much have an answer to everything. That's not to say you can't run into something dangerous. Early shield hacking events against the auto ship isn't a lot of fun because they can just keep hitting you with the weapons. And you're in for a bad time. And like really strong offensive ships can be gross. Oh, so I guess that was a coin flip. I guess you have to have an actual missile weapon. A bomb doesn't count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like. Attack the pirate, completely safe fight. If this wasn't a safe fight, what we would actually do is put our crew into shields. The reason being is against these weapons, having crew in shields, with the timing on them may enable the ability that the shield recovers in time before you take damage from the mini-beam, or at least mitigate some of the damage from the mini-beam. Also, I tend to like boarding into like engines. I want to board like right on top of their crew to get in a couple free hits before anybody else shows up. 20 scrap. Yeah, I probably actually could have, like, routed this better. No, not probably, definite. Well, I don't know. That one's already overtaken. Attack the ship. Completely safe fight. The purchasing the unknown weapon, I mean, A, it's 45 scrap. Not a lot of weapons sell for 45 scrap. And then the other issue is, like, they could just give you no weapon and you lose 45 scrap. So no thank you. All right, we're using our speed superiority here. Wow. It's been a really good Sector 1. Let's see, we're already sitting at 130 scrap plus the 17, so 147 scrap already. Like, I'm pretty happy if I get 120 scrap in Sector 1. Sometimes I'm happy if I just get 100, so... Well, they do have a missile. So we'd have to small bomb the weapons to try and get the missile offline. Then we'd have to try and small bomb. I mean, we do have a safe beacon to jump to. We do have some evasion. All right, it's a Lido. Not ideal. So we're actually going to bomb it twice because this is going to come offline first. No, that's not where you're supposed to be. Taking 2 points of damage so far this fight. Are you partially trained? Yeah, you are. Okay, so, I mean, it works out as long as our, you know, small bombs land, but it's going to cost me 3 bombs here to try and get double rewards, I guess, at minimum. That's unfortunate. Okay, I still want to take out piloting here. So there's like this timing thing, right? Yep. Good. So I had to kind of be like conscious of, so this just got repaired, which means this isn't that far behind. That's actually not true, because like it was repairing from the first small bomb. Okay, we might wait on this last shot. If they don't have the missile up, then we'll... All right, we can target the shields. Might be close. Nice. All right, got an extra 8 scrap and a map. GG's. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. NG or Uncharted? Yeah, NG, pretty obvious call. A, we have an NG. B, NGs are fairly easy to board. Uncharted sector is bad. There are a lot of blue options with teleporter, actually, in Uncharted Nebula, but still, I would like to avoid that. So my goal would be if we like just like hit a store, find Aki, and go merrily along our ways. Leave him alone. Not risking crew. Precious, precious crew. In general, I don't like risking crew. 3 shoot for 3 drone parts. Sure. 88. Do I want to try and maximize money before I get there? I can. Like I said, I'm not like too scared of like any of the ships we'll face. All right, insist you destroy your ship to prevent the virus from escaping. So we could get a fully trained NG from this event. I kind of don't like risking an NG crew member just for training, plus we've already trained him on evasion. Like, that one's probably the more important thing. So we're just gonna attack them. Also, the ship can be 2 shielded, which is kind of disgusting. Wow, DD2, 3 projectiles. That is not a safe fight. And they have a medbay. Jeez, that's serious. Yeah, so you see that they're healing because they have NG Medbot Dispersal. I don't think both of my shields will be up in time. Wow, just all the dodge, that's nice. All right, how many crew are we actually dealing with here? So I want to take this offline versus the weapons. That's going to actually end the fight faster. Mitigate more damage. All right, 10 scrap. So you notice I like upgraded shields, but I didn't buy any more power. I don't really need more power. Like, we don't need the medbay on. And we can always just turn off oxygen for a small amount of time. Plus, we also did get the free reactor, so 98. Oh yeah, that made a substantial difference. Oh, maybe. We'll see. What do you have? Mind control, backup battery, drone control, burst laser reloader, reconstructor, teleporter. All right, well, we're definitely selling the anti-drone here. I mean, we could go drone control to get the defense drone up against missiles. It's not bad with this ship. Like I said, there's a blind spot over here, but those aren't inherently the key systems we're trying to protect. Normally, it's like your weapons, your shields, and whatnot. I'm probably more tempted to just buy the projectiles to give me a better answer to Zoltan shields. And the backup battery. I can't get it online yet. Well, unless I sell pheromones. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Typically, I don't like sell a system if I think I could like have a use for it. So this is pretty decent. Like, we can get 3 shots in a small bomb. Plus with boarding. We actually have some stuff we can do to enemy ships. Sure, I'll help you out. Yes, take the 5 drone parts, thank you. Ideally, we get cloaking and hacking as our final systems. Oh, hi, light surveyor that has 2 shields in this sector. Alright, they don't have a med bay though, so it shouldn't really be an issue. I don't need to like dodge or anything. Oh, that NG just bolted. Alright, we got an NG inhuman. Alright, we don't want to give them the advantage of like a staggering attack. How are we doing on combat training? Orien's almost trained. NG. We're doing 1.5 damage, and he's doing 0.5. Easy. 16 bucks. Alright. One of the things I'm not that particularly knowledgeable about is like anticipated rewards. Like certain events, we kind of talked about it earlier, where you get like low rewards. And then other events you tend to get like higher end rewards, particularly if you get crew kills. The reason, and that's actually one of the reasons we took the battery though, going back to the like preferred systems, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is that it takes that item out of the pool, so it gets us closer to search the ship. It's fine. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 looks fine. It just gets it out of the pool now, so hopefully it starts rolling things that we are interested in. I'll bet I feel this time. Might as well get max value. Boarding ships are weird when it comes to fuel, because you can get those high fuel rewards, except the paltry payment of 23 scrap. Apparently you can turn this down and get like upwards of 50 scrap as an offer. There is a possibility we come across an NG store in the sector, 30, 40, 50. If we can get 58 scrap, I think we'll just keep the drone parts. All right, that's fine. If we don't get hacking, then maybe we can get a defense drone or something. Imminent destruction, respond and assist. Assaulting small NGs. All right. Speaking of. So burst laser should be able to get the job done. Should, being the operative term. Clone bay. Alright, they boarded into my oxygen. Those doors does help make venting a lot easier. So open up all the doors to, while these rooms instantly vent, the more doors help to drain the adjacent rooms faster, as does removing oxygen. All right, so they got one more Mantis. Didn't cause a fire or anything, that's fine. So I really just want that weapon offline to mitigate damage. I guess we could try punching down the clone bay. I should have paid more attention to how quickly they move. They shouldn't move here because that system's already punched, so they actually should come into piloting. Alright, we can just power shift and start powering up our O2. That's level 2. Still 2v1, should be able to overpower without much issue. Until the other one shows up. They can get a little tricky. Alright, let's move here. Right. 21. 8 scrap and bomb fee. Oh, Rio would be happy about that one. Okay. So we'll go ahead and have them do the repair. It's not really, there's no real point in, like, training Mantis on repairs. Like, they're still going to be really bad at them, while, you know, these guys are going to get, like, this 20% buff on already 2 times. So it just makes them, like, it just scales exponentially, right? I kind of want to train you in piloting, but we'll see. No, I guess we'll put you on doors for the time being. I know, I do lose evasion by doing this. Alright, let's just head to the exit. I'm not going to dive or anything. No point diving this early. Like, it's a pretty high risk, and what? I get 1 extra jump, maybe another 20 scrap. Mantis controlled or NG homeworlds. I think we take homeworlds here. The homeworld event isn't particularly great, but because we have crew killing, it makes it actually decent. If you don't have crew killing, it can be just the worst. I would like enough scrap to, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Buy hacking if it's there, so we'll try and see if we can get money first. Sure. 3, 4. Only problem is I haven't got my other laser online, which would be helpful. Search for the ship. Okay, we did get money. There are 2 to 3 stores in the sector, but I'll just take the one that I can get. Oh, we got this event again. Completely safe fight. I'd like to see it. Alright, we're going to help out the NG and board engines. Alright, so again, it's only 2 crew. Oh, this should be charging. And 2. Oh. Yeah, I know we've been rolling really high so far this run. And So the reason, like, the other reason I like hold out on things like not buying power immediately, kind of keeping things low school, is so we can get full value out of stores. If you start just aggressively spending money on your ship, and sometimes that's the right call, it means that these early stores are like, they're not as good, right? Because you just can't buy as much stuff. Offensive drone control is really not good. Mind control is not my system that I want. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it doesn't throw us off that much. We'll take this store. If you're ever, you jump to a store and you don't like it, make sure you're not a, ooh. That is some boarding support right there. Actually, that's a ton of boarding support. There's a lot of good options. We will take hacking, though. I'm not gonna, like, switch over small bomb to this. Like, is this better than small bomb for boarding? Probably. It's not gonna be strictly better because it does take longer, but that 3 damage plus the breach is really disruptive. But it's not something I'm going to, like, actually invest money into. All right, so let's go ahead, upgrade this, and buy a reactor then. We might just, like, buy buffer point and engines. Just a little bit of dodge, get out of any nasty fights, but with the hacking and the training that we have. Foolish meat sacks, always. All right, we're completely safe this fight. Okay, single border, no issue. Wow, they only have 1 shield. That's pretty good. We're gonna wait a little bit. The reason we're doing this is that ship has Mantis on it, and they have a med bay, and on an NG ship, which means they do have medbot dispersal, so they're gonna be healing. Wow, that was oddly close, considering there was an NG also punching. Alright, so we don't want to bother piloting. They don't have a door system or anything, so we can just, or, well, the doors aren't upgraded, I should say. Nice. Alright, so at least now the fight's even. Like, that's what we wanted. And now we're just going to run around in circles a little bit. Even though micro trained, we just saw how you can actually lose fights, despite the fact that you have like a Mantis and an NG versus a single Mantis. $25. I mean, honestly, what we can do now is we could, like I said, I do like getting level 3 engines. I think it just makes it a lot safer getting away from nasty fights. Is we can prioritize, like, maybe just upgrading shields and being as safe as possible. Sure. So I can run the weapons if I want to run weapons. Listen to their problem, kill them with the Mantis, get a little bit of money. Human would give us a chance for another Mantis, which is nice. It's not, like, necessary, though. NG. Like, if we're boarding with, like, we're gonna board with 2 Mantis, and then a third one's gonna show up. And like the fact that the 4th crew is an NG isn't gonna be a big difference in the early sector. Well, this fight's gross. They only have 1 shield, but that's a legit nasty fight. I definitely want to hack their weapons here to buy me some time. Alright, do they only have 3 crew? So, desyncing the weapons is probably okay. This fires at 10 seconds, this fires at 13. That looks like it's also firing at about the same rate, so that lets us know that's a small bomb. Alright, so we'll just buy our time. Okay, the pilot just left, so we get our 3 shots now. Good. So we are safe. Oh, well, we were safe until a fire broke out in my shields. All right, let's send those 2 to deal with it. I'll turn off the oxygen. I honestly don't know if, like, just cutting out the O2 helps, like, the fires. I know, like, if you have level 3 oxygen, like, the fires seem to burn forever, so. 24, give him nothing. We could get medbot dispersal from that. It's not something I really care about to get, and it doesn't sell for more money than what I would be paying them. Nice. Nice having the double NG so that we can actually get that repaired in time. That's why NGs are so good. I mean, that just actually, like, prevented us from taking a whole point of damage. Alright. So, next sector we start dealing with 3 shielded ships. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we have 35. 7 whole points for reactor. It's totally acceptable. So, rocks are pirates. Pirates. Definitely pirates. There's a rock mine layer event where we could just lose a crew unless we have like 5 engines or a defense drone, or there's a bunch of other shenanigans you get. So the problem is like, like against 3 shielded ships, my lasers aren't going to do anything. It does help us against Zoltan shields, that's true, without having to spend a bunch of resources, but so the question is do I go, I could just go shields 3. Like, we'd be super safe. Or we could push to try and get cloaking in the sector. I don't know, pirate sector. Pirate sector can have as few as 1 store. I'm just gonna turtle up, see how I like it, if I do. Yeah, okay, that seems reasonable. $30 worth of fuel for a single drone part. Definitely gonna be attacking the pirate. Well, this thing's like, I don't care about your 3 shields. Fair enough. So this is only 1 powered weapon. So if we do deal 2 points of damage to their weapon system, this doesn't fire, but it could be your Hermes, which means it'll fire in 13 seconds, about the same rate as our small bomb. So we'll try and delay it. Let's get you on dodging. You here. Alright. Then we'll board. So they do have doors, you always gotta be careful. Oh, I'm a fool. This is a slug ship, so this is a breach bomb. It's always a breach missile in slug ships. To take that out before they have a chance to get their crew back into piloting. Alright, now we're just trying to delay the fighting. They're gonna break the doors down. It's just gonna happen. I mean, ideally we want to be fighting them in here. So they can't run to the med bay. I should really just got all the way through and try to punch down the med bay. Oh, we got it though. Steven! Alright, you're not a defense drone, but that's fine. So we get crew reward, which means we don't get a money reward. Or we just don't get a bunch of consumables. That's why I always refer to them as consumables. Foliate reactor. Not super high on putting them in shields, just because there are some times where you want to, like in pulsars, you may not want to have a Zoltan in shields, so you can toggle them off so they're not hit. One, two, three, four. Just trying to get a good lay on the land. Lay of the land. You're in space. Yeah, we have full hull. Oh, hi there. That's a dangerous ship. We're not going to mess around. I kind of like this landing. Normally we delay the hack anyways. And I don't want their backup showing up any sooner than they need to. Might be able to do one system damage here. Alright, second crew is trying to show up and help. Rocket a Mantis. So that's not great for us. We're gonna go ahead and move down to oxygen and small bomb the room. Oh, you know what I got? Battery. I'm not actually like trying to break this, so chill out there. Alright, so our fully health crew, let's go ahead and get them to tank. Yeah, we got this. You can dodge, just putting it out there. Alright, because we're in a hazard, I don't get the immediate, all my systems come back online when the fight's over. Also, no, I can't train in the asteroid field now that the fight's over. Also, I don't want to send the, like, Zoltan over. One, I guess, as we talked about, like, the layout of the ship. How, you know, you have to run through a large portion of the ship to get from one place to the other, so there's always a chance that they'll just depower something when I'm not expecting it. Hail them! Sure. Good enough fuel. Small bomb needs fuel as well, so to speak. Well, I'm not surrendering my crew to slavers. That's just not gonna happen. Except that one time. I'll probably keep my trained pilot there. Use my weapons Mantis. I almost could go small bomb over this. I mean, I do have 23 just to get through that even faster. This is not a great fight. Really like the fact I picked up those 3 shields. Yeah, you're the wrong one. Okay, at least it's not an Artemis. Alright, well, keeps my 3 shields up though, but now I'm more susceptible to getting hit by the missile. Both are essentially representative of 1 damage. Gross. Yeah, I guess we'll send you to help. Wow, just... they're dodging like crazy. I mean, I have 35% evasion. That's why I'm dodging like crazy. Not exactly sure what their excuse is. It just happens sometimes. much damage. I guess there's a possibility that I could start taking like 3 or 4 points of damage here. I guess I would prefer not to. Also, I should have already started moving them to do repairs. There's only 2 crew on that ship, though. I can do 2 points of damage. I guess I could just try and shoot their med bay. Kind of hope for the best. Like if it's only level 1 med bay. Or they get a dodge without a pilot. I mean, it happens. Nice. Okay, we could jump. I mean, they're not healed, but I do take 1 less damage. I don't think I care about taking 1 less damage versus having fully healed boarders, though. Also, yeah, I totally should have had higher engines. Okay. Hi. I'm pretty sure I told you. I don't know, sometimes. Alright, let's figure out where we want crew. I mean, now, yeah, we do have, like, 2 decent boarders, right? With this setup. Alright, who's fully trained? You are. So, try and start training up the other one then. Boy, that's a good sector to dive in. Like, we could get, like, 3 to 4 more jumps if we do. I'll give you 5. Alright, that's fine. Still kind of reliant on small bomb here. I was surrender our crew to slavers. They do have a door system, so that's a little bit scary. Also, my weapons don't do anything outside of a small bomb here. Probably wanna, I don't know, if that's an Artemis, then small bomb works and has value. So we board directly into here. They have a Mantis. It is an Artemis. So no microing or anything, we're just going to try and power down and kill their crew before they can do anything. Hopefully. Nope. Alright. We take the rock here. Blue options, that's our new pilot. Okay. Pretty much max crew now. I think we are. There's our 4 and our boarders. Okay. Do I have anything to sell? I do not. I mean, I guess I could sell weapons. I'm not the... Some people get, like, really high on boarding, and they'll go like, oh, they get, you know, Zoltan Shield Bypass and Clone Bay, and that wins. And it does. I'm not going to deny that that can win. But I don't like the idea of just, like, throwing weapons away. They actually do have other uses. Fun. I mean, I would just win here with just hacking. Nice, $51. Distress. Do we take the distress, the exit? 1, 2, and then we go 3, maybe 4, 5, 6. It's really tempting. We'd have to get our hacking up and then our engines up. So we get hack 2, engines 4 before the dive. Sure. That'll be overtaken. Oh, is it just gonna be 2 nebula jumps? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to rethink it. Continue. I guess if I get stuck with defense drone instead of cloaking. Alright, so we could go 1, 2, 3. It's probably going to be a double dive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I think I just leave. There's not like a reason to risk. That's gross. Into here. I guess we could take it. We do have a rock. I don't know how much that really helps sector layout-wise or whatever it is. I can just buy level 5 engines, so I don't lose crew members to that mine event. Which is not what I wanted. Well, we were talking about maybe getting level 4, but it's a lot of money to spend on just trying to save a crew member. Versus, like, upgrading my hacking would have been preferred. Yeah, this one gets us a fight. Oh, those are weapons. I think we can do this immediately because rocks are slow. So we hack after this one fires. Let's see, we desync them. Yeah, I guess that was training. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I said. Like, because those who are fully trained are going to do more damage, so they're just that much more likely to actually, you know, hit the enemy crew. Alright, so we're back to being able to afford cloaking pretty safely. How much is this upgrade? 35. I mean, I guess I could sell a weapon. I really just want that extra bit of security. Yeah, Finn, you're not trained. Zin is. Getting there. I guess we'll take a potentially, like, not a lot. Like, this doesn't give us any more information, but it's like just getting more money before we go to the store. Attack the surviving Mantis. Of course. They don't have a med unit. Okay. Looks like a breach missile. Ideally, we can just... no. Alright, we're gonna have to yakety strats for a little bit. Can't send over my other borders just yet. Oh, and they have an NG. Okay, that changes some things. I kind of didn't want to board in here, but it looked like their Mantis was going to go there anyway, so might as well distract him for the... Wow, that's the wrong weapon they took offline. Okay, the console's up here, so that's where their first crew member goes. Good, just need one more damage. $33. Yeah, I don't know how it depowers weapons anymore since the 1.6 update, which I had mentioned I'm not a fan of. I think that it should be really consistent how weapons depower on ships so you can utilize that knowledge as a strategy. So it could be like, hey, like with charging weapons, you could cloak the weapon you find dangerous, do 1 damage to their weapon system, and be safe. It allows you to use like cap manipulations to also have that kind of stuff. It's unlikely we get hits. Could happen. Could. So yeah, their crew members got to come all the way down from weapons. We were fine the first volley. It's the second volley that gets a little suspect, right? 13, 11, 12. So if this lands, then the volley is dangerous, which it did. So then it's like, well, do I want to spend a drone part to maybe mitigate 2 points of damage? I mean, I have 19. Wouldn't have been actually that unreasonable. Buy another power bar. Again, I have the drone to sell, so we're still staying above what I need to be able to buy hacking. Speaking of money. Okay. Again, this is actually just a completely safe fight. Shielding there. Try to defend the shields. Fools. Again, if you want, it wouldn't be incorrect to like try and min-max training. We did a little bit to get the other Mantis trained up. Still get cloaking. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Actually, I could do it a third time. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess if that's a store, I probably want it. Get our last system. Maybe a little bit of fuel. Oh. Well, I guess that's all that problem. Yep, trade. Yeah, there we are. Wait, No, no Zoltan shield bypass. Sell this, and that. I mean, these are pretty decent weapons, considering, like I said, I only have 3 weapons left. Potentially worth considering. Has a little bit more flexibility, so I could go with a quick volley. I can't justify buying that, though. Like I said, I don't need to spend money on anything else. I'll take this. I mean, I can't even get it online right now, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're pretty much, like, gonna get the win. There aren't a lot of ships that are dangerous to us. That's really the thing in, like, trying to be safe in FTL. Isn't inherently winning all the fights, is being able to survive all the fights. And we definitely survive all the fights now. Okay, they're trying to get into here. I mean, I could assume that they just don't. Oh, we can just enter through. It's not the best, just because they'll jump back. But whatever. Yeah, no, I don't need lying here. Get out here. Trying to give me a human. Trying to give me another human. I mean, like, I maybe trade off the Zoltan, but I doubt, like, I'm pretty fine with my crew as is. If we could upgrade this human to a Mantis, fine, sure. But double NG rock, that's pretty ideal. Oh, that's a lot of heaviness. So this is the strength that we have, right? Is we can just kind of hack and cloak. Hack their weapons, cloak their weapons. Small bomb their weapons. Oh, okay. That's a lot of rocks. That was not the thing to cloak. It's fine. That was definitely not the thing to actually cloak. Ferris. Also don't need Ferris. Teleporter, get him back fast. It's so that comes off cooldown faster for us. Get in there. So yeah, the only thing right now I'm looking for is better answers to Zoltan shields. And then we'll just keep increasing, like, cloaking and hacking. And then that's all we need to win. No. Alright, that's fine. Slugs are a little bit dangerous because they do tend to have, like, a lot of crew on their ships. Like, a lot of crew. We could upgrade O2 so it gets rid of that O2 being hacked event. And since fights tend to be prolonged because we're boarding, let's go ahead and do that. Shouldn't be an issue, but oh, hi, you're in slug territory. Jeez, we have 18 drone parts. It's so many. You can spend them pretty carefree. They're trying to get into the med bay. That's fine. I accept. Yeah, I think we have to throw that fire so he doesn't want to, like... No, I just explained how the depowering thing doesn't work like it used to. Definitely not as consistently. How much health are they at? We could try cloaking. If we pre-cloak, the goal would be that we kill their crew before they have a chance to teleport back. Doesn't seem like they have anybody left on their ship. Nope. Maybe we can punch it down fast enough. Nice. So we get that done. Sometimes you can out-punch a medbay. Particularly if you're a trained Mantis. Who needs healed? Get heals. Barb. Alright, so I'm gonna, like I said, upgrade this, get a power bar. Let's keep going. Ooh, ignore, rescue. Bye. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so our pilot doesn't get mind controlled. Ideal. Very, very ideal. Also notice how this is a non-nebula beacon. Cloaking and dangerous weapons. Fun times to be had. Okay. But they don't have a medical unit. Let's start in shields, so the people who have to defend have to punch through 2 doors. That's probably to our advantage. Okay, 3 shots coming in as far as it's 16. This hasn't fired yet, so we take the 3 shots. Hopefully. I don't know, maybe we'll dodge him. Also, Slagnok was trained in piloting, but now is trained in shields. It's really funny. Okay, 1 down. 1 down. I really don't know how worthwhile trying to get a small bomb in there is. Yeah, I got a bunch. Alright, so we're just safer. Do I send in the other crew? Yes. Yes, I do. So we have control of 2 sets of doors, so this makes it pretty safe for us. Again, we are trained. I should have actually swapped them out damage-wise. But we should win, like, all the fights. Are you trying to 1v1? I accept. Except you're the one who's on low health. Yeah, go repair shields, that's fine. I assume those are the 2 that need the most training. No. Matt. I guess Matt replaces Bombfee. I'm just gonna buy a power bar. Now I'm just like buying to make things like easier for myself. I don't really foresee us having any trouble winning at this point. No trouble. And the reason we're boarding with Mantis and not Rock first is because Mantis can run around a lot faster. So we can do yakety strats, right? Sometimes the odds are overwhelming and we want our crew to be able to, what is your specialty? No, it's actually a good deal, I just don't have any money. I would go to the store just for fuel though. No! I go to the store just for fuel. They're trying to disable my door system. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Noted. So this one's trying to move this time. We killed them so much faster. I guess we try and do one of these real quick. That'd be ideal. Sorry about that. I guess we like Southern Rock is the only one that needs a little bit of additional training, like punching down the systems. Punching down the systems. Never mind. Scrap. Oh, it's such good money. All right, back. Pre-igniter. Emergency respirators. I don't think so. I just don't think so. They don't have any weapons that I want either. I also have to go to the other store just to get the last of the fuel I need. And then ideally, like, I just don't need to go to stores to get fuel. And that way, I just don't have to go to stores. Weapons up. Understood. That's scary. This is a dangerous ship, to be sure. Yeah, I'll try and get a small advantage by doing this. Not like a big one, but they have really nice timing weapons, so we do have to be a little bit careful here. That's my dodge. It's 3 projectiles, so we'll hack him down. Okay, that's good. So they only have 2 crew left. I like the idea of just small bombing here. See if we can finish them off before they can run to the med bay. Speaking of which, store for $91 that I'd like need. Again, I guess I'm just sort of like just gotta get Zoltan bypass just to make phase 3 like that much smoother. Flak is cool. All right, buy the flak. Weapons wise. That's better for taking down shields. Okay, so now we're just gonna start having to invest money into our weapons. We're still not like safe on fuel. Like I normally try to have around 14 fuel. Asked to see their goods. Use our slug. Battle. Cool. Ship is dangerous. That's fine. We do have a clone bay and a bunch of crew. Big thing is just hacking their weapons down so that the Ion and this aren't tying together. This is gonna be such a slaughter. Like it not for us per se, but just okay. Like how many of them we're gonna have to try and kill here. Clone bay's offline. That's good for us. Doesn't look like this door's opened. Hack down Glaive. Okay, good. We'll just take the advantage that we have. Oh, no, that's fine. We should be able to finish them off quicker then. And Clone Bay just has to register that they're all dead. So ideally, like, you know, when you're trying to get better at FTL or whatever, you kind of want to play the game backwards. Like, you try and figure out what it is you need to win, and then you just try and, like, that's what you go for in terms of, like, systems and upgrades and crew. And once you have, like, you know, like, what strategies work, then it's easier to, like, work around to get them. This is split 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, these two jumps aren't showing. Maybe these are like distresses or something. I don't know. Improved O2. So that's a firebomb. Like if they're hacking our oxygen, that means it's a fire ship. They got a mid bay. Wow, it actually does heal my own crew. That's hilarious. Okay, so we already killed 2 crew. I just don't want to deal with the firebomb. Oh, I didn't actually move them over there. It's probably important. No, I closed too early. That's funny. In space, no one hears you firebomb. Wait a minute. I did hear them firebomb. Go back. I don't know what the likelihood of actually running into a ship with Zoltan shields in this sector is. While I did say I am comfortable winning, I don't see like a reason not to just make money. Okay, this is all sorts of gross. So they have mind control. We're being boarded. Our med bay's offline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crew. So 7, 8 crew they have. We're probably just not gonna board this ship. Okay, we'll send everybody at weapons. We're gonna hack their weapons. And maybe we just run. Just because this fight is absolutely disgusting. Like, everything about this fight is disgusting. The amount of crew that they have, the systems that they have, the event that is occurring, and their weapons. It's all bad for us. Oh, right, the crew member has mind control. That's where they're going. Okay, no, that's fair, that's fair. I was like, what? So the reason, I want to hack their weapons. Their weapons are so dangerous. The weapons are incredibly dangerous. Level 1 mind control, though. Okay, that's when we want to hack. The rock can take some of the abuse. So remember I said, like, it's not inherently about winning fights, it's surviving them. Like, yeah, this is us just trying to survive a fight. I know they can't heal, I just needed to get in a different room. Technically, small bomb actually is a better chance on, like, hurting them. But we're running. Like, there's no point in this fight. They're gonna have 8 crew, and I have no med bay. There's no way I kill this ship. One, two, three, four. Let's see, everyone needs heals. And they got boarding. Oh, okay, well, I mean, you're gonna board someplace. I guess that's fine. Again, Clone Bay. I should just run. Like, I don't need the fuel. I sometimes do that where I'm like, oh, I think I can win this because I'm so good at FTL, and instead of just being like, look, I don't need a fuel, just let it go. Let it go. Survive. Get to the next sector. Win the run. Rebels versus Uncharted. They still Rebel Stronghold. Yeah, there's potential. Both of them have like pretty high potential for auto ships, which is unfortunate, but like I could just like feel my brain being like, oh, I think you could kill this one if you. I was like, no. Particularly after like having to jump from the previous fight. It's like, oh, I get that. Like the idea of I have to make up something. I have to make up absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Can't take something offline. Not too surprising. Full cycle. Super unlikely. Oh, well, oh yeah. No, it didn't even matter because like I just can't. The missile. We can jump away. Here we can fire it. I mean, we won the fight. This just represents potentially 3 damage. Like, it's fine. We'll get more money out of it. And hey, pilot training for Slagnock. You can't even break their piloting. Yeah. Great weapons. If possible. It's only 50 scrap. The real question is I like reduce my projectile count. The real question is do I just go for the hull laser here or get the small bomb support? It's only +1 projectile if I do it the other way. It also slows my volley down by 4 seconds. But it is also, like I said, it is another projectile. This is so slow. The money, though. I mean, I guess it's the idea is like against those fights, that extra projectile, being able to do that extra point of damage is pretty beneficial. Hi there. Am I gonna hack your weapons? I have a feeling I'm gonna hack your weapons. Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna go directly into piloting. Yeah. Okay, we do have a med bay. Maybe I'm gonna use them as fighters. We're gonna hack before they fire anything, which is why I can take power from my shields right now. Good. Okay. I think we're winning. Down to, you know, the whole winning thing. Yeah, I mean, even that, like that, just that little bit of extra damage can just make such a difference. So that's at the dance of FTL, right? You have to be concerned about what you're going to be doing in the end game. You also have to be able to like be concerned with what you're doing in the now, and balancing it out. So it's really easy to like overshoot, like get super concerned about the end game and miss out on surviving the current game. Like, oh, and vice versa. Where you get like, oh, like all these things are going to help me in these scenarios, and you know they will, but in the like the current area that you're in, this is of course like early on in the game. Like I said, those like those not buying extra reactor to make our lives easier or going for blue options. By having that money available to us, we just get we get hacking, we get weapons. And instead of being like what's convenient or what is, it's a pretty high investment for not returns. I'd rather invest in systems. Like I'd rather invest in systems than like a crew member most of the time. Sure. Quest marker. Identify fuel. Avoid. 2, 3. Okay. I mean, it's like pretty easy to get online. We could just be done. I guess the argument could be made that like we can keep the burst and we save like 4 seconds for a single projectile, but we'll take projectiles. Could go that, but that's like more money investment. Yeah, I'm okay with selling this then. Probably don't actually need 10 fuel. Just want to be extra safe. Like, it's unlikely I burn through all the drone parts, but stranger things have happened. Gone through as many as 4 or 5. Totally gonna look around. The real thing is if they like hack my hacking, then things get like disgusting. Speaking of hacks, we hack the missile here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. The missile's the only threat. Good. That's excellent. Don't think we'll get a damage in on before they're able to break through the doors. Good. that's the main goal, is get the missile offline. Go complete it. And with the breach of the fire, we got plenty of time before I have to worry about it. And crew shields deal with the laser just fine. You actually can get a crew kill here. And there's no AI that takes over that you have to be concerned about. You don't get better rewards for getting a crew kill, just you can. An Ion Blast, okay. Is Ion Blast better for the final phase? Yeah, I don't know, I just still like actual damage, but yeah, the Ion Blast would do 2 damage every 8 seconds versus up to 3. The AI also has like a ton of evasion. Okay, just buy a power bar. Get that online just because I can afford it. Good. Allies, nice. Not so nice weapons. I don't think we board because I don't want any ASB to my crew spaces. Not ideal. Oh, hi. Hello. It's a nice rebel like you doing a ship like this. Okay, that was pretty funny. That room is having a really bad time. Can you just like ASB their crew for me? That would make me super happy. I think we'll kill them before they can do anything. Are you kidding me? No. Get back here. Alright, 54 bucks. Roper. What sector are I at? I don't get like any additional options with the rock anymore, I don't think. Thank you for your time. I mean, there is an argument that I keep the rock for, like, the mind control portion. Like, if our crew gets mind controlled, you know, like, the rock can actually, like, take the hits for a long time. Probably just pilot hack. Probably just the pilot hack. Are we okay? So good. As typical, we want to take out their weapons first. Always be trying to take out weapons. I can kind of wait. Let's wait. while he was off, an asteroid snuck in and like moved the shields, essentially, the regen on them. That's something you have to be a little bit concerned about anytime you're in like an asteroid field. Just some, like, oh, I have like a really good volley, but then the shield gets hit like as you fire, and it screws up the timing. Okay, same thing we just did. So this should take down, we're doing 5 damage to their weapons. I mean, that should make us pretty safe. That was a little bit closer. One of the nice things about the whole laser is just how fast the projectiles are. It's one of those little things I've appreciated in terms of like trying to judge weapons. Like, oh, how fast do these shots fire? So you can sneak them in when they're like opportunistic for you to do so, or that those fast firing weapons make it easier to like suppress shields. And that allows beam weapons to sneak in. 1, 2, 3, 4. That way. Probably don't. Money. Could upgrade hacking, could just get power. It's not like there's something in his store for like 200 scrap. Like we should be fine. Should be. Like, technically we'll always be able to cloak this. Oh, we're having a bad time already. Nice. So much money. Allocating 4 shields. Anyways, is there like just some like immediate store? No, that's probably the one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ion blast cells for 15. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we find like a pre-igniter, just something that helps us get through that Zoltan Shield phase 1. Phase 3. Phase 3, I remember. Parts of the fights that are in FTL. Should we check? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double Lido. Kinda don't want to mess around too much with Pulsar. I tend to not want to mess around too much in Pulsars. Probably just want 1 shield up. I do want 1 to absorb. Depower all of our weapons, so if they did get hit, they weren't offline for too long. Nice. That's good. It's excellent. Only have beams alive. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll start moving you. Well, I mean, like, crew kill seems real reasonable, don't it? Like, who are my two healthiest Mantis? Two of them are fine. Heal. And do we just win fights? I love winning fights. Block. Dismiss. But thank you for, I don't know, attempting to join the crew. Do appreciate it. Can't blame them for not being in the position for anything. No. Oh, it would have been close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we could just get 3 more jumps. Yuck. Definitely an evasion hack here. For a million years. Lido Artemis. Yeah. Get my weapons back in the proper positions. Five. So I'm only doing 5 points of damage. It does take down most of their weapons. That's optimal. Yeah, the reason why I was always walking up the rock is it still does more damage. I want fights to end fast. It's not about tanking so much. How are you doing training wise? There! Yes. How about you? Nice. All the advantages. Again, I'd be pretty comfortable if we just like ran to the flagship now. Probably easily. Sure, except, yay, 5 drone parts, which I can't do anything with. Alright, that is potentially really helpful. A power bar, get another one so we don't have to like move stuff around as much. Door shenanigans. Last of the things I'm going to need to upgrade. Not need to upgrade, I just prefer. I'm not really banking on a store. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Hi there. Oh, your weapons are really bad. Like, really bad. Alright, so we'll start with doing 5 damage to them. Break Cloaking as fast as we can. Nice. Totally don't need to actually win this fight in any shape, manner, or form, but it sends a message. If we do take a damage, it's not like the end of the world, right? No. Like, we heal 10. Like, we heal 10, and then all my timing is, like, fine, and we just win. 1, 2, 3, ooh, 4. Okay. I would still like to get shields for. Probably should have done that instead of got all those buffer points. So if we send them to board, that should pull their crew. Though they're 5%. Got the missile offline. That's pretty ideal. No. I don't want to take damage. Don't want to take damage. At least we got a buffer point. Need 100 scrap for the last shield bubble, I think. Oh wow, here we'll get it here. We'll get it here. Okay. Okay, the med bay's offline. So we'll just kill him on this side. Come over there. That's the fight. 74 and 55. Wow. Is that 129? Okay. Fighting anymore? Apparently, we're not fighting anymore. Where have we sold 20 missiles? Sure. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, triple empty beacons before the flagship. It's brutal. Brutal. Like, oh, you wanted to be greedy? I'll show you. Okay, I guess we're back to fighting now. Alright, let's look at this fight. Maybe. I don't actually know if there's a fight here or not. Fight 'em. I could slow down a little bit and actually, like, make good decisions. That's an idea. Alright, let's see if we can somewhat damage their weapons. No. The answer to that was no. It's fine. Lauren, could you just heal up, please? Thank you. I asked for so little. Okay. Let's begin, shall we? Super tempted? I don't know. I mean, they're NGs. Like, they're NGs. Are they just dead? Might actually upgrade battery for, like, the power. Because everything else is pretty much maxed out. I suppose that makes sense, as much sense as anything else. Let's go. Alright, this is the Rebel flagship. What are you hacking? Accepted. Alright, that's pretty much GG's. So we're just gonna hack their, here. Into the ions first. This actually is a little bit annoying just because of the door situation. Nice. Alright. So I pretty much have the fight completely under control now. I think they need to start helping us with the door situation here. Good job, NG. As long as this has 1 damage, we can always just cloak it, but I mean, everything we have is completely reset right now, so... Lasted a long time. Okay. Not yet completely repaired, but that's okay. There we go. So now, like I said, we're just going to be using our cloaking and our hacking to prevent them from doing really anything. Unfortunately, they're trying to leave already. Nice, that's a really good kill. I want to bring him back. Like, we can really slow play this. Again, it just kind of has to do with where we are. Alright, we actually only need 3 shields now, so... Hopefully those doors are fresh, fully reset. And we'll just be able to pretty easily kill phase 1. As long as I, don't forget to hack when I'm supposed to hack, that kind of thing. Every once in a while. Funny is because they're actually in here, then they teleport into this room, which actually is more beneficial in terms of what we want. Yeah, we're gonna be cloaking next time. Okay, 3 borders. I'll just take the power from the weapon system. No screw-ups. Doesn't really matter which group punching down the doors here. I think it's the same. Alright, let's see. So the idea is that they should run to the med bay, finish those last 2 off. Nice. It's pretty much GG's. I probably kill them. I just don't want to. I know, like, auto ship and messing around with it, but I don't want any potential of them interfering with my ability to, like, kill the ship. For phase 2. Just nice not having to have any potential distractions. Once this is broken, we're good. Okay. So if we had Clone Bay, we would actually have the option of, like, putting one of our crew in every one of those systems to help punch them down for us. But we'll start with shields. Might actually take their cloaking offline. Nice. Cloak. kill. Phase 1, all crew dead, take no damage. Pretty standard as far as like, how boarding goes, particularly if we don't have to deal with the hack. Like, yeah, the hack piloting, the hack shields, things are a lot worse, but having level 2 oxygen negates the issues with that hack. Okay. Wait. And again. One more time. Yep. So we will be able to break this before it has a chance to fire. 6, 7. I mean, I have a chance to do guaranteed 3 damage. Part of me almost wants to just take out piloting and let all the shots land. The other part of me just wants to like get as much damage in as possible. Good. I changed my mind. Changed my mind. Alright, level 2 oxygen mitigates that. This actually made my volley really slow though. In terms of that aspect. Oh, I should fire my weapons already. Go ahead and just bring it back. Sultan being a Zoltan. Okay, should be the last volley. Nice. Okay, so we have 41 scrap, which I can't actually do anything with. I'm kind of okay with them just being in these rooms. As far as the mind control goes, again, we can deal with them. That's fine. Like, at least it keeps us close to here. This getting punched down a whole bunch, the oxygen getting punched down doesn't really concern us. We can fend off the NGs kind of okay if they get MC'd. So it's fine. Unfortunately, that was my engines trained. That's definitely not ideal. Alright. So we're just going to distract him, I guess? Yuck, that's fine. should sync not be an issue. Like, I'm totally okay with them hitting, like, you know, that there's no system in. Really? Okay. So that's taken care of. Just haven't gotten through yet. Good. Honestly, I just don't want this is fire again. Everything else is like okay. Well, never mind that. Thought that engine would get there fast enough. Didn't happen. Alright, I kind of want to wait to see who gets MC'd this time, because I don't want to send who's ever not over. Okay, so I only need level 1. Okay, that's fine. I want to bring the piloting down a notch. Let's just get me out of cloaking. Level 6 engines putting in work. Cool. Alright. Now we're fine. Got breach here, so they can't fix that. All of our timing should be without any issue the rest of the way. Oh, right, that's a thing. Also a thing. I could have punched down the lane control. Try again, it's not like we're in any danger or anything. Been a long time since it's actually been able to get that shield back up against me. Doesn't happen a lot. Yeah. Alright. Last one. Enough. 57 Farb. Stats wise, not bad. Alright, that's the end of it.